Drew, you won't believe what's happening right now. There is a fire near where we are, and you can probably hear overhead. There are planes and helicopters flying over Bisbee, Arizona right now, attempting to pick up water and take it just over this area right here. Now there is a BLM spot just a few short miles away, and that is where the fire is currently going. So, we don't gotta go home, but we can't stay here. Let's get out of here. Guys, what did we wake up to today?
Fire.
Fire! Fire!
Look at the smoke over there.
Yeah, look at that building over there.
And no guys, this isn't the actual fire. We aren't crazy, I promise. We're not crazy. Before we do, we're gonna go eat some breakfast so we can get on the road with a little clearer judgment, a little thought in our mind. And not all of us are actually leaving Bisbee. In fact, our new friend right here, Casey, she's been calling Bisbee home for a while. She's not leaving. And also, we have another new friend right here, Sam. He's not leaving either. So they're gonna update us if anything crazy happens. But
Bisbee's gone, you'll come back.
I'm gonna make sure that I let you guys know if anything crazy happens. But for now, we're gonna go eat some breakfast and see if we can't see some smoke before we hit the road so that we can take the safest path out of here. Oh, there's never a dull moment in van life. Leave it to Dee, she's gonna find out the scoop. There are 2 police officers here in downtown Bisbee, and Dee is finding out what is actually going on. Oh no, oh no. I always love our adventurous friend. She's willing to take on the dirty work, like try to figure out what's actually going on and keep us safe. So we're gonna find out what she says. Dee, was this related to the fire?
No, not at all. Apparently there was a car that ran into a small business up ahead.
Oh no.
So we could see something fun.
Oh no.
But they also said the fire is under control and that this is just kind of preemptive to keep it from spreading this way.
Sweet. See, now that's why we have Dee. She goes and finds out the real dirts. Everyone needs a Dee in their group. I'm just saying, everyone needs a Dee. So if you find your little van group and you happen to be traveling along, get yourself a ladybug out. I'm just saying. You can't have mine though. She is my ladybug out. She is mine. She is mine. Don't take her. Hey guys, it's breakfast time. I decided on the silver dollar pancakes with some hash browns and a piece of sausage. Of course, water. Lots of water. In fact, I'm probably gonna fill this back up. I am thirsty. Okay, we're back on the road for our next adventure, and yep, that's Ladybug out in front of me. We are actually going in the same direction, which is away from where the fires are. So today has been a wild day, to say the least. We woke up, there was a fire. We walked downtown to go get breakfast. There was an accident, a freak accident. And now we're on the road hoping that everything is just like normal and slow. I'm actually going to be making my way across New Mexico again and back to Texas to go to base camp, and then I am heading up to Missouri. So lots of stuff coming along. Now, a few things that I learned while I was in Bisbee. One, there are some amazing nomads out there. So many amazing nomads. Every time I go to an event, I'm always impressed by who I meet, and it was so wonderful. Not only getting to see the ones that I already knew, but making new friends. And I would list everyone's name, but there are too many. Every one of you know who you are, and I love you dearly. You're amazing. Not to mention, I was able to get to interact with the group that put on the event, and I want to give a special shout out to Josiah, because not only did he come around and check on us numerous times at our camp, but he also made sure that we knew about the next 2 events that they are hosting. So there's going to be an event that is going to be available in Wyoming, and then there's going to be one that they're hosting in Oregon also. And after coming to this event, I definitely want to see if I can squeeze those in, because they were just so good. So I'll probably do a whole video over different kinds of events and how to find them very soon for you guys. But now let's get back on the road and see what we can find. Okay, today, let's do a little recap so far. I drove from Bisbee to Deming. I'm in Deming now. I'm in New Mexico. I just had to get gas. It's $4.29 a gallon, so that's about on par for what we've been getting. I stopped off at this Petro though, and this Petro in Deming is pretty legit because they have a Starbucks, and originally I was gonna stop off for the Wi-Fi, and then I decided, no, I'm just gonna push on down the road after I get gas. But they also have these garlic dill cheese curds, which I am so hype about because if you've watched my channel very long, you know I like me some good curds. Now, I will say, just speaking from experience and previous purchase on curds, these were probably a little bit overpriced. When I mean a little bit, it's a truck stop. So yes, definitely overpriced. But I needed something that was a little bit refreshing to keep me going because I still have some driving ahead. I'm gonna try to put as many miles behind me as I can to get closer to my destination. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm already there. And so, here we go. It's been a windy ride. In fact, all of Arizona and New Mexico have been kind of in a very weird spot right now. The wind has been pushing fires kind of around, and even on I-10, I could see that there was one side of the road that was completely charred. So I think that's primarily why I want to get out of this particular area, just so that I don't have anything pop up in the middle of the night, so I have to hit the road and run in the middle of my sleep. So my goal is to make it just a little bit further down the line, and you guys of course are on for the journey with me, but let's try a curd first because I need something now. Now the curds that we'll be trying today are garlic dill cheese curds. These are 100% Wisconsin cheese from the Wisconsin Cheese Company, and according to this there are 4 servings per container. So this tiny little thing right here is 4 servings, so I don't know how many pieces that would be necessarily, but I can just tell you that this just looks super, super yummy right now. But I guess the New Mexico heat kind of did some damage to this because this is not individual curds anymore. This is like one giant brick of cheese. So, okay, sure. Gonna stop me from eating them? Absolutely not. I'm just gonna have to break apart a piece. So let me do this real quick. And one little corner came off, so let's give it a taste. Definitely delicious. Nice creamy cheese. The sprinkle of the dill on top is not overwhelming. It's not too salty. Sometimes when you get dill, they also add in a lot of salt for some reason, almost trying to make it taste actually like a pickle. I don't want my cheese to be a pickle. I want my cheese to just have a subtle herbiness to it. So this is pretty good. I'm gonna try one more bite though, just to make sure, very soft. This was a good choice on the snack. The little bites themselves, despite being kind of melded together, are still very soft, creamy, yummy, robust, delicious. This is almost soft enough where if I were to take a butter knife, I could spread it along a cracker if I had some, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just gonna eat it by itself. But yeah, so I would definitely recommend this. This is good cheese. So Wisconsin Cheese Company, thank you for being my snack for the day. And thank you Petro for having this snack for me. Also guys, I did wash my windshield, and I even tried to wash away some of the bugs. The van has been nasty. New Mexico bugs. Let me show you. Okay, this might look gross, but this is so much better than it was because it was really, really bad. I mean, this right here, ew. And again, this is better than it was. I cleaned off a lot. But Dimples is definitely gonna have to have a bath at some point very, very soon after we get out of the desert, because look at this also. Ugh. That's right, guys. That is a combination of dirt, grime, disgustingness, pollen, because things are in bloom, and bird poop. Good times. Good times. And yeah, it needs to have a bath. So we're gonna have to figure that one out whenever we get back to our next location or on down the road just a little bit. I'm not sure. I really don't want to give it a bath until I've gone back through West Texas because I just feel like that's irresponsible. Last time I went through West Texas on my way out this way, I was driving along and it sounded like all of a sudden all these things just started hitting the front. I looked at it, splattered bugs everywhere. So I'm gonna get back in and just keep on driving, I think. I'm not gonna commit to a wash until I get a little further down the line. Okay guys, I am tired, but I still have some driving ahead. I was wanting to make it away from the areas that are very much so having some fire issues right now. And I came north all the way up to Albuquerque so I can get on 40 and just kind of shoot across toward Texas. I got up here and it is so hazy. And I don't know if that's from the New Mexico fires that they just had or from the Arizona fires. I have no idea. But I'm about to get gas here and it looks like gas is considerably lower in this area. It's $3.89 and this is just a regular Love stop off the side of the highway. So that's positive. We're getting better. But oh my gosh, I'm tired and I still have a little ways to drive. But I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of show you what it looks like out here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the haze. And then I think I'm just gonna call it a video so that you guys can pick up on tomorrow's adventure and kind of go along with me from there. And that way I'm not just driving into the darkness and no set destination. I never know where I'm going to end up on days like today. In fact, I just keep driving until I'm absolutely like at a stop, because typically I just like to get a little bit closer to Texas when I'm on the return. It just makes it a little easier for me. It's just a thing that I do. I have a lot of traveling ahead coming up, and I have a few things that I need to work on at base camp just for a few days before I pop up to Missouri. So, gosh, guys, this has been a wild one today. We started out over 300 miles away now. And we're not done yet. So I'll see you guys next time. Remember, we are not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. And sometimes the good time is just soaking in the roadway as we go. I've been doing a lot of thinking as I've been driving today. It's been good for my mind. And I think it's really helped me to reflect on the events that I just experienced and all the amazing people. So thanks for coming along with me, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye!